once again, it's just putting more and more pressure on the shoulders of Danny Noppert.
Gets away, and he needed to. Drops this leg, Noppert. He'll have lost the first 5 legs of the match. And we have seen acts of escapology from there, notably by Humphries against Bunting. And the Bullet won the first 5 legs and still lost the match.
But it's the one thing we always say about set plays: if you can just hold on and win a set, it just resets again. But it's the maximum. Danny Noppert finding the first of the match.
30.
Danny Noppert. Set up that is by Danny Noppert. What a leg this has been by Danny Noppert.
Noppert down to a double after just 12 darts. These are the first darts he's had to finish out a leg since the very first leg of the opening set.
He's got time, he can afford to miss these. He could bust that. He just hit it instead. Forget busting it, just hit it, Danny.
Danny Noppert. It
was certainly an option, wasn't it? Because if he comes inside that, he's got to... I know Watamin is not on a finish, but it could get very messy very quickly there for Noppert.
I'll be honest, I was pulling a face as he was looking down at the bottom of the board, but the execution was good in the end. But I agree, if that goes inside and you're on a 3, you know who likes 1-1-1?
It's not about making the right decisions, it's about making your decision right. And he made it right there by hitting one of the most awkward doubles on the dartboard. And how about this? And how about that? There's 2 maximums in consecutive legs. And is the tungsten tide turning here? Has Noppert found his game just when he needed it most? Oh, hello.
He had to find something, because he was running the risk for a moment there, not picking up a leg at all, but he's turned things around.
$100. Danny will require 88.
Double 14. Double 7 if he chooses to go for it. Now he's considering splitting this. 14 left. Your choice.
80.
Splits this time. His opponent is nowhere.
140.
Presume that's got the Laura Turner nod of approval.
Yeah, I did breathe a sigh of relief as he paused, because that's the outcome. Double 4 found, and now Danny Noppert, he is very much in the driving seat in set number 2.
No score.
Well, the freeze has caught light in the last 2 legs, if that's even possible.
No score.
Can the freeze possibly be on fire? I'm not sure, but he's not started smoothly here, and he could hand things back to Watamin. If the machine gun holds throw here, levels are set at 2 each, then Noppert will have to serve it out for a level match. So that would put all the heat on Danny Noppert.
No score.
6 starts missed for Noppert to open up leg 4.
$120. $140.
Watamin now is the player that's just got that luxury of a bit more time, but Danny Noppert really has started hammering in those treble 20s.
140. Jermaine, you require 170. 56.
If he fills this up, he'll leave 61, and that is exactly what he's done. As the maximums keep on flowing from the right arm of Danny Noppert.
58.
This is to level the match with a blistering burst. There's 12 of them, 49 left. 17, you would think, or 9. 9 it is for tops. Superb, absolutely superb. Watamina won the first set in a common canter, but he's been reined in now by Noppert.
92.
He does have the throw in this set, Watamina, but what sort of frame of mind do you think he's in, Laura?
I mean, that was a huge opportunity for Jermaine Watamina, because Danny Noppert in that particular leg to win the set had missed 6 darts to kick off. It was dart number 7 he found, so the scoring power just absolutely came up behind Jermaine Watamina, and Watamina had no response.
140.
Deciding set for the second time tonight. The first set, the player with the darts won the set. That was Rob Cross
95.
against Wessel Nyman.
$140.
Is this a 4th maximum? Would have left the big fish.
89.
Opts to just set up. He will be back, Noppy back on 2-10.
Asks the question, gets the answer.
On the first leg, Jermaine Watamina. Second leg, Danny Noppert.
After a 5-year absence, 2 legs away from the second round.
72.
You just get the feeling this third set's really building up to something big. Frustration of the World Grand Prix just etched over the face of Danny Noppert. Still can't find that double to start off.
Well, this is calamitous in any leg, but in a leg which you've got to win to avoid going 2 down in the final set. To burn 9 darts and you haven't even kicked off while Watamina ploughs on.
140.
Watamina must think it's New Year's Eve here. He's being afforded every opportunity. That's something of a comeback, but is it too little too late? Can't be too little. It's the most he could possibly score unless he went off with a bullseye, but it certainly could be too late.
125.
I agree. Watamina just ploughing forward. Absolutely disastrous, this leg for Danny Noppert. It was a leg that he was throwing first in, but trying to chase him down.
Well, it won't be quite the Dubbridge leg against Andy Jenkins from all those years back at the City West in Dublin, but it will certainly be an astonishing fight back if Noppert wins this leg, having got off on dart 10. Can you, Danny? Almost got it going, but not quite. Watamina touching the go in Price as he knocks on. 88. And Jermaine Watamina moves to within 1 leg of round 2.
Jermaine Noppert. Game on. 92.
Watamina away, Danny Noppert away. A leg where Danny Noppert now can ill afford to make any mistakes.
77.
A fifth maximum would be a panacea to his problems.
140.
Winner here to play either Stephen Munting or Nico Springer in a very interesting second quarter of the draw. Also contains Joe Cullen, who beat James Wade, and Anderson or Van Barneveld.
140.
Well, he's left that 161 again.
$137. $93.
Three in hand at double 12. Only needs the one.
This is where Danny Noppert is in that position, right? Just find that double first dart. Doesn't matter which double, just find a double, kick off. And it's that low dart dragged down. It makes it awkward.
He's been a long way off on that tops, as you say, Laura. He's been dragging that down frequently. Finds double 14. He had that purple patch midway through the second set, Danny Noppert, but he's cooled off again.
74.
Got to win this leg to send us to a final leg shootout.
59.
Out.
59.
You just have to look at the darts that Danny Noppert's missed to kick off for these legs. It's 32 darts missed so far in the match.
100. $98.
He's tried to play the hair to Watamina's tortoise in many ways. He scored heavily, but Jermaine has just finished too effectively and started too effectively. More heavy artillery wheeled in by Noppert.
135.
Can he do enough to send us all the way? Look at this now. Jermaine Watamina bangs in his first maxi of the match. At the most opportune moment, exquisite from Watamina.
89. Jermaine requires 67.
Double 16 will send him through.
51.
That was for the match. And Noppert, you feel he cannot afford to miss this 92.
Definitely feels like one that has to go, and it's two darts, double 16, only needs the one. We go all the way in set number 3.
Watamina has the darts. They won't count for very much if they don't find a double though, Jermaine. And so effectively, Danny Noppert now has the darts in this game of musical chairs, and Danny Noppert definitely has the darts.
120.
Has to start. does at the 5th time. It's like the first leg all over again. Now in that leg, Laura, Noppert went off like a train but couldn't find the finishing double.
Yeah, this is a match where you feel for the majority Jermaine Wattimena has been in control, mostly because of the missed opening darts, but Danny Noppert at doubles. But what a time to kick off first dart.
Well, this is now tense. Couldn't fill it up, but did enough damage with the first 2 darts to take him down to a finish.
99. Danny require 158.
Treble 20 to start. Another there. For a Ramtusla, double 19. What a finish! What a match-winning finish to sink Jermaine Wattimena. Coming back from the brink, Danny Noppert, the freeze looked like he'd been frozen out, but he fought back, and he wins in a last leg shoot.
Just absolutely mesmerising.
The rhythm is brilliant from Nathan.
Perfect from Aspinall.
What a fighter.
That's astonishing. What a finish.
And look what it means to Nathan.
The ass bares his fangs.
Red Dragon Darts.
Sponsors darts on Sky.
Did you know that less than half of household waste is recycled?
That's pretty wild.
But not this wild. Wild deodorant could save you 30 grams of single-use plastic each time you refill. It's made with natural ingredients. Hey! And you know what? It really works.
Available at wearewild.com.
Hey guys, it's me, Molly May, and today it's laundry day. Again, my current obsession, the Persil Non-Bio and Comfort Pure Heaven Scent range. Bye, Sting. The smell is just heaven, and they're actually gentle next to sensitive skin. These are my absolute go-to. Always keep away from children.
Now boarding the train of thought.
Football. There's a lot to consider. Form guides, injuries, tactics. Here's something simple. Early payout from Boyle Sports. Go 2 goals up and you'll walk away a winner, no matter what. When your team goes 2 goals up, you win on singles, ACCAs and bet builders. Back yourself at Boyle Sports, home of the early payout.
New Dove Men Plus Care.
That's to clean your fingers.
New Dove Men Plus Care helps neutralize odor-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat.
Really needs more salt.
Get comfortable with uncomfortable. Upgrade to 72-hour protection with new Dove Men Plus Care.
The end of days are near.
The gates of hell have opened.
Why would you bring a gun on a date?
Be right back.
City are chasing a big win, but this is Anfield. Catch all the WSL action live on Sky Sports.
Romesh will now travel the world doing the research he should have done before the tour.
How are you doing, Ramesh? I'm not gonna lie, feels unusual.
This is Can't Knock the Hustle.
RedDragonDarts.com sponsors darts on Sky.
welcome back to night one here at the World Grand Prix. We've had plenty of drama so far. We've just seen an all-Dutch clash between Danny Noppert and Jermaine Wattimena. Wattimena in control, a real fight back needed in the end from Danny Noppert. He was a set down, managed to level it up, but he needed a fight back again in the last set. And some finish to seal the win as well, a 1-5-8 out. Yeah, he did it in real style. Confirmation then, Danny Noppert through to the second round. It is the winner of the last match of the night for him, the world number 4 Stephen Bunting or Nico Springer next. That should be very good, actually. Two men who are in some form at the moment. Laura is alongside me in the walkway. It's been a real night of drama so far. 5 matches down, 3 seeds already gone. And look, nothing's too much of a shock these days. This is a real quality field, but we keep saying this is a dangerous format. This is unpredictable. Even that last match there, of course, Danny with a fantastic finish, but it really felt like for a lot of it, Jermaine was in control.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jermaine may walk off the stage and just be scratching his head slightly. Because
what happened?
Absolutely, but what happened was when Danny Noppert finally managed to get off, then his scoring power was far, far heavier. And then that very last leg, of all the times that Danny needed to get off first start, found it straight away. Jermaine couldn't get off, and that's how quickly it can change around, because not only have you got the doubles, you've got set play.
Exactly. James Wade, our sort of highest seed to fall so far, the world number 5 gone, but was that due to Joe Cullen just being clinical?
The pair of them, there was very little reaction throughout the whole match. It was just a very professional performance all round from Joe Cullen. Didn't let anything that James was doing, didn't respond to anything, and then got the job done in 2 sets. So I think for Joe Cullen, we've all said he's had a really...
Got his first ever win out on this stage, beating Chris Dobie as well, but Chris Dobie certainly not having an on night this evening.
No, it was the starts from Chris Dobie, just gave Cameron Menzies just too much of a head start in many of the legs. So I think for Cameron Menzies, he's that perfect example of learning from what happened last year and then just, building on that. He was definitely cooler, calmer, collected, and did more than enough to get across the line.
Talking of cracking the Grand Prix code, Luke Humphries has certainly done that. He's coming up very shortly up on this stage against Nathan Aspinall, winner a couple of years ago, made the final last year. He seems to like it.
He really does seem to like it here, but what a first-round clash for him as well in Nathan Aspinall. I mean, they've met, I think, 9 times already just in 2025, a lot of that being in the Premier League. Luke Humphries definitely has the more dominant head-to-head record when it comes to their meetings, but anything can happen, as we've already seen.
Yes, we keep saying expect the unexpected. What do you think Nathan can produce up there then? Of course, he slipped down the rankings. That's because he's had money fall off this year. But he has picked up a couple of titles on the Euro Tour, and we know he's going to put up a fight no matter what.
And that's exactly what we expect from him. And we've seen it. If someone misses their double, you get off first, and you can really exploit that opportunity, then you can run away with legs. Rod and I were talking about it in the comms game before, that Luke Humphries was 5 against Stephen Bunting, had to survive match darts last time round, and managed to get away with it in the end. But Nathan Aspinall, that dogged performer, I just think this is going to be another belter. I really
expecting it to be close.
I would love it to be close. Let's go all the way again. Let's
like we did in the first match.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Before we get to the action then, let's just hear from the world number 1, Luke Humphries. This, of course, the stage of his first ever major win, and the rest is history.
Definitely the tournament that sparked me winning so many things afterwards. I felt like it was brewing, it was coming. But yeah, I guess, in a way you could say it was the start of the dominance over the last sort of 2 years of winning pretty much every major I ever dreamed of. So when I do step into the room, of course, I have so many great memories, even from last year. I made the final again. So yeah, I've got good memories of stepping into this room. It holds some good fond memories for myself. My heart was going a bit fast, because you're thinking you've got a shot to be a major champion. And obviously when the first one goes in, it's kind of weird, but you sort of, your heart rate spikes up a little bit. You believe that, you think, oh my God, this really could be the moment. And then the second one goes in. And before you throw in the third dart, you don't have time to think that you're going to win it. So yeah, you throw that last one and it's just, you see it go in and it's like, oh my God, I've done it, I've really done it. And I still think up there with one of the best finishes to win a major title ever. So who knows if I'd have missed it, what would have happened in my career, but that's why I'll always be thankful for that 138. It's definitely one of them games that I look back on very proudly, because I know it showed a lot of bottle to go on and win that. Of course, I'd love to win it again. It's definitely a title, like I said, I'll hold fondly in my heart, so I'd love to go and win it a second time. To be fair, I've had some tough draws every time I've been here. Darryl Gurney when I won it, Stephen Bunting last year. Nathan Aspinall this year, you know, there's no easy draw in all of them. They're all great double hitters, so I know that I've got a tough game, and I think it does bring out the best in me. I think if I play the top players, I seem to play better.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back to the action. The Boyle Sport World Grand Prix, brought to you by the PDC, coming to you live on Sky Sports from the amazing city of Leicester. Time to meet the players. Firstly, would you please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a World Grand Prix finalist, the winner of the UK Open and US Taskmasters. He is our former World Match Play champion. Time to meet the Asp, Nathan Aspinall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet the world #1, a World Grand Prix champion and the former champion of the world, Luke
this. We have the world #1, Luke Humphries, the former World Grand Prix champ. This sparked it all, really, didn't it, a couple of years ago? I'm not sure that was the response he wanted. Right, it's been major title after major title since he won this one 2 years ago. A couple of big titles this year, the Masters, the Premier League. And there have been titles in the Euro Tour and the World Series as well, but this is the time of year he'll maybe be wanting to send a bit of a message. Up against Nathan Aspinall this evening, the world #23 these days. Former runner-up here, of course. That was back in 2022. Last year went out in the second round, lost to Ryan Joyce there. He's made a number of major quarterfinals this year. He's picked up titles as well, a couple on the Euro Tour. So this should be good, shouldn't it? To talk you through it, I'll hand you over to Wayne Mardle and Dan Dawson.
Yes, time for the world #1 to get his campaign underway, looking to reach the final of the World Grand Prix for the 3rd year running, a feat only achieved by Phil Taylor and Michael van Gerwen. But he has been handed one of the toughest possible first-round draws in Nathan Aspinall. Twice a major. Madison Square Garden this year. Can he push him again? Can he beat him?
It's an awful draw.
For both of them, to be fair.
Disgusting draw. Luke Humphries knows that playing Nathan, you're not going to get much time off. He's going to keep you under it. No, he's not got in there, but Luke will know that that will probably not carry on. It's one of those draws where whoever wins, it's not fair enough. And this is the fine line, Dan. The winner of this game, or the loser. Say it comes down to a last legger. It's like, win this game, I can go on and win it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Luke Humphries, second favourite for the title before darts thrown, but becomes an even stronger second favourite if he wins this.
Yes.
Nathan Aspinall all of a sudden becomes one of the red-hot favourites. He's finally off. And as long as you're going to have a leg like this, do it the very first leg against the darts. It's the perfect time.
Perfect. Against the darts. Obviously he doesn't want to come out and do this, but it's okay. It's not a disaster. If he does it in the next leg, it's turning into one. You don't want to give this man a reason to relax.
The last few weeks, world #1 has looked and sounded, when he's talked, sharper, more focused, hungrier after, by his own admission, a sort of 2-month malaise after winning the Premier League. And if he's brought that kind of attitude and these kind of darts here to Leicester this week, he could win this again. And he could win it at a canter.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that his negative chat throughout some of the World Series events, Luke Humphries, and you're right, he's turned it around. It was really he's been down on himself. I need to change this, change that, whatever it was. And he kept saying, if I want to compete against the big boys, and it's like, you are the big boy. You're the biggest of boys in terms of world #1. Let's put that out there.
140.
Well, Nathan Aspinall, Emma mentioned it, he's down in the 20s in the world rankings. That is not a true ranking. Just as when he was up at #5 and suffering injury problems and all sorts, that probably wasn't a true ranking.
139.
But earlier on this year, he believes, when he was winning those Euro Tours, that he was as good as anybody in the world. Maybe the two Lukes might have been marginally better, but not by much.
Yeah. Some of the Premier League performances have been magnificent.
He's at it again. Welcome to the game, Nathan Aspinall.
If you recall, about 2.5 minutes ago, he couldn't hit a double to get in. Now he's taken out 170s, and that was absolute centre. Look, oh my goodness.
That's one and over. And all of a sudden, the woes of that first leg have dissipated into nothing. He probably doesn't even remember.
97.
It was only 3 minutes ago, Dan. I reckon he does remember.
I
think that says more about you than him, to be fair. Well, he's not let it bother him, has he? Because now the Asp is at it. And Luke Humphries, he's got to be careful here, because a 2 treble visit could lead to a breaker throw. This is what's great about the format. You miss a few darts at a double and it's like, oh, it's all gone wrong. You hit one and it's fine.
Well, this is the 6th game of the night. We've only seen the favourite win 1 of the previous 5. And even Danny Nopper had to survive a match dart. It has been a night of upsets, not necessarily enormous upsets tonight. But the underdogs are fighting their way through to round 2. And Nathan Aspinall likes being an underdog.
Proper grafter. That was the leg. Apologies for the scoreboard. There it is now. That's correct on the screen.
A little 15 darter from Cool Hand.
107.
Big moments.
72.
Nathan Aspinall hanging on in this set now. Look, you don't have to win the first set, but you want to give yourself a chance to win it. And the only way you can do that is by first off winning this leg.
140.
This is really livened up, Dan.
It's all going with throw, but it is competitive.
Yeah.
And Aspinall looks good. And look, he's lost the vast majority of games he's played against Humphries this year. But some of those big ones, Premier League semi-final, World Series final in New York City, he's been close.
Yeah.
Nathan, you require 132.
Yeah, this is their 10th meeting. It's 7-2 this year. Well, he's already taken out a 170.
120.
It was nearly spectacular. There is a downside to doing that way.
Yeah.
He could end up stuck on double 3 here. And
Got to attack. You have to attack. Got to move. Got to go right, pal. Go right, keep going. No, 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 wrong way, wrong way.
You don't think he's going to hit this?
No, I do not.
The left way was the right way after all. And what a way to start the deciding leg of the set. We have got a game on here.
This is magnificent. Funny darts are the best darts. But that 152 was brilliant darts from Luke Humphries. What a way to start the 5th leg of a set. It's all about timing, Dan. And a bit of luck every now and again.
A little bit of time for Humphries. May not need it. Can't follow that to leave a chance at tops.
The 152 set all this up, Dan, didn't it? Set this leg up beautifully. Put the pressure on Nathan.
He just looks sharp, he looks alert. Double 10. And that is a bright start from the world #1. Luke Humphries is taken to a deciding leg in the opening set. Everything going with throw. We've seen a 170 already from the Asp, but it's Humphries who leads 1-0.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Hey guys, it's me, Molly May, and today it's laundry day. Again, my current obsession, the Persil Non-Bio and Comfort Pure Heaven Scent range. By stain, the smell is just heaven, and they're actually gentle next to sensitive skin. These are my absolute go-to. Always keep away from children.
Glad that I got you, and it's alright. You got you a partner, and cut a rug up tonight. Yeah. Found a place where we could forget tonight. I found a place where we could forget.
3 days and nights with your mates. Get that Butlins Big Weekender feeling.
Frontera. Whoa, so much space. Wow, it's electric. Whoa, great lights. Wow.
New Vauxhall Frontera Electric, available now with 4 years, 0% APR finance.
Any takers?
Whoa, Mr. Vegas. Give your day some at MrVegas.com. Whoa, Mr. Vegas.
There is more to Argos.
Suits you, Trevor.
What, this whole thing?
What is Never Mind the Buzzcocks? It's music with a loud chat. It gets better. Laughs. Did it make you want to get the band back together? This is like Trump's America.
And I'm doing it for the people.
We're gonna win.
I think the audience are enjoying this game for the wrong reason.
Never Mind the Buzzcocks starts Tuesday on Sky Max.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Well, England women got their Cricket World Cup bid off to a perfect start with a win over South Africa. Next up is a clash with Bangladesh tomorrow morning. Coverage starts at 10 o'clock. That is live for you over on Sky Sports Cricket. Well, our first round tie between Luke Humphries and Nathan Aspinall is living up to the billing so far in a set that had it all, including a 170 from the As. Well, it went all the way to a fifth leg. Humphries clinching that first set. Let's get back to it then and back to Wayne and Dan.
Yeah, it certainly lived up to the billing so far. Will it continue to do so? Everything going with throw, even in this most chaotic of formats. Are we going to see one of those opportunities? This might be one of them.
Oh dear, can't be doing that.
112.
Royally punished. Now he's under it. Good dart, that. It's not easy when you've missed a lower target to then go to tops and hit it. A lot of the time you'll see the very world's best just not reach. It's difficult.
It's not a natural switch either,
Correct.
is it? See some players, I think James Wade did it tonight, misses tops and then goes to tens because that's what he normally does.
Yeah.
Not too shabby since he finally hit the double, though.
Yeah, Martin Schindler earlier had mentioned in a pre-match interview that hitting the tops then to the 60 is not what you'd normally do. Again, it's not natural. This format makes you think.
And not something as a dance player that's encouraged.
No, you just want to do what's natural, just throw. Rhythm and routine.
98.
Well, considering Humphries started with that 112 and Nathan didn't, he's done a hell of a job here.
Oh, it could really sting. It could really sting. Oh my word, Luke Humphries smashes in the 156, and all of a sudden Nathan Aspinall is not on the brink, but he's potentially 2 legs away from going out.
Spiteful darts, now lucky darts, and a brilliant dart. It's all going Luke Humphries' way, but that 156 was brutal.
Just taking that little chance there. After Aspinall, he'd left a bogey number and had 2 trebles to start the next visit. He could have had a shot for the leg.
And if Nathan doesn't hit that 60-60-11 to leave the 32, and he hits a bad shot, it doesn't feel that bad that Luke took out the 156. But because he left it really handy after 3 brilliant darts, it's, like I said, spiteful darts.
Humphries so far, and granted, we've only played 6 and a bit legs. He's only missed 3 starting doubles. And he's barely missed anything at the end of legs.
Yeah, he's just not really found his scoring boots, has he? But he's still producing a good enough game to win
95
against a decent Nathan. He has faffed at the start, there's no doubt about it.
That's the only, if you take the starting doubles out, Nathan Aspinall's averaging 105 in this game. But unfortunately, the starting doubles are quite important.
Yes.
57.
Yes.
Luke, you require 112.
This to move within a leg. Not just yet.
Well, he didn't get that. But to me, Luke Humphries looks like anything around that region, he's going to have a real good chance of getting it. He looks so likely to me.
140.
He started looking like this in the last few weeks. Double 3. An opportunity for Nathan to break the Humphries throw and get right back into this game, and how quickly things can turn.
It's got to go. Too good. 3.
No score.
Too good, then far too bad. And that misses inside, the chance is gone. And Nathan, is he going to do the same thing? Is it going to be the same route?
No. Cannot go the same route. Oh, he's going 11 ball. Flash. He's not going for the bullseye. He's not thinking about it at all. 18. Everyone's like, oh my word. Right, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Nathan Aspinall has had a mare the last 2 visits. And Luke Humphries eventually pins double 3. And he is now 1 leg away from the win, when this game could have been back on throw.
Nathan Aspinall wanted 61.
No score.
6 darts later, he wanted 45. It shows you what kind of mess you can get in. But what it has done is given Luke Humphries all the help he needs to run away with this.
Well, Humphries has managed to get off first visit every leg, and he has only missed 3 darts to start legs in the entire match.
97.
And if you're going to go up against the world #1 and he's not giving you any inroads, it's going to be very difficult. You can't make those mistakes.
58.
This is not a performance that Luke Humphries would have hoped he was going to give Dan. Forget the scoreline. It's good to get in, but I think he'll be slightly disappointed with the treble percentage, because he doesn't seem to have pummeled in them 140s, 180s like he would like. Oh, thought he was going to end on a pearl.
116.
He's looked likely there at the end of a leg.
Well, there's been an awful lot of good stuff in this. Dawn, double 18. Is found, and Luke Humphries deals with a theoretically nightmare opponent and deals with him comprehensively. A 2-0 win, only dropping a couple of legs in that one. A tight opening set, ran away with it in the second, but the 1-5-6, an absolute brute of a shot that set it all up at the start of set 2.
Yeah, there really was a lot to like. The 2 and 3 treble visits. Luke Humphries will be looking for more. You know what it takes to win this. Nathan, gutted as he should be. He'd be bitterly disappointed. He threw a lot of good darts, but unfortunately made a lot of mistakes. Errors, Dan, that he didn't get away with.
He did not get away with them. Clinical stuff, ruthless stuff from cool hand Luke, who will face Krzysztof Ratajski in the second round, following Ratajski's 2-0 win over Martin Schindler in the same little section of the draw as Cameron Menzies, a first-time winner here at the World Grand Prix, and Rob Cross, a man who has not got a great record in this tournament, but survived a match dart earlier on tonight to get the event underway when he took on Wessel Nyman. But Luke Humphries is off and running. The champion 2 years ago, the beaten finalist last year, and he's looking for another deep run. He's on stage talking to Polly.
Oh, congrats, our world #1, your World Grand Prix is now underway. That was a big game to come through. How did you find it up here?
Yeah, it was a big game. You know, Nathan's a fantastic player. He struggled to get in a few times and let me in with that 1-5-6. Big shot there to really take the game up towards myself. And I think my starting in was good again. It always is when I come here. Usually the starting in's really good. And, you know, my scoring was a bit strange. They just didn't want to drop in, but the starting in was the one that helped me in there to win the game. So, yeah, hopefully on Wednesday I can come back and be better.
Yeah, it seemed pretty competitive up here. You never know when Nathan is going to strike with a fight back, do you?
No, you don't. When I went to the break at 1-0, I'm thinking, don't think that the game's won, because you know it ain't. You know, Nathan's a gritty performer. And then when I was 2-0 up in that last set, I was thinking, it's not done. You need to start off well. But the 1-5-6, I think, was the one that really killed him, who sat in the doubles. So, yeah, really proud of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Leeds chance didn't put you off, did they, Luke?
No, yeah. You know, it's all fun and games. I don't take it to heart. It's all good fun. You know, when they think about Leeds or whatever, I take it as a compliment, because they know about me. They know I support Leeds. So yeah, you know, it was a great experience. Obviously, being a great crowd. I mean, this is the best crowd we've had on a Monday in about 3 or 4 years. So it's really nice that everyone's come out and supported us. We're looking forward to the later rounds. I think it's going to get even busier and even more loud.
Yeah, I think you're going to have some off this crowd, Luke, unfortunately. Congratulations. We know this is a special tournament for you, and we'll see you back on Wednesday.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, they might not be Leeds United fans, but they are lapping it up with him right now. The 2023 champ, up and running. 2 matches still to come here this evening. Then next up, 2 darting icons collide. It is Gary Anderson against Raymond van Barneveld.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to be focused. If you're not, well, they destroy you.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Did you know that less than half of household waste is recycled?
pretty wild. But not this wild. Wild deodorant could save you 30 grams of single-use plastic each time you refill. It's made with natural ingredients. Hey! And you know what? It really works.
Available at wearewild.com.
Hey guys, it's me, Molly May, and today it's laundry day. Again, my current obsession, the Persil Non-Bio and Comfort Pure Heaven Scent range. Bye stain. The smell is just heaven, and they're actually gentle next to sensitive skin. These are my absolute go-to. Always keep away from children.
Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October. 2 days of big deals on electronics, home, kitchen and more that'll make you feel like a big deal. Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October, exclusively for Prime members. Join Prime now.
Frontera. Whoa, so much space. Wow, it's electric. Whoa, great lights. Wow.
New Vauxhall Frontera Electric, available now with 4 years, 0% APR finance.
The end of days are near. The gates of hell have opened. Why would you bring a gun on a date?
Be right back.
Double in, double out. This will be absolute drama.
All the WSL action live on Sky Sports.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Well, it has been a cracking night of darts so far. Humphreys Aspinall, one of the standout first round ties when we saw the draw, and it really delivered. The starting doubles ended up being the difference. Luke Humphreys 8 from 11 on his, and Nathan Aspinall just missing far too many, to be honest with you. So the world number one with a 2-0 win, and he rolls on through to the second round. What an opening night we've had so far. Rob Cross and Wessel Nyman played out all 15 legs. Cross with a 2-1 win. Ratajski, Menzies and Cullen all with 2-0 victories. Some big names going out, if you missed it. The likes of Dovey and Wade. Then Danny Noppert with a 1-5-8 out to seal a 2-1 victory over Jermaine Wattimena before Luke Humphreys. Very impressive indeed, looking every inch the world number one after that 2-0 victory over Nathan Aspinall. Couple of matches still to come. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer to go bunting mental. But next up is Gary Anderson against Raymond van Barneveld. Before the two players make their way out onto the stage, let's just hear from both of them now.
There's no easy rounds anymore in the first rounds of major tournaments. Yeah, he's a fast thrower, and I like that. You know, you can get in your rhythm, but you have to be aware if you play in a good rhythm, he gets in his rhythm, and then he's unbelievable good.
Well, he's good for a start. You know, he's been about for decades now. You know, he's multiple world champions. Yeah, like myself, he's getting a bit older, you know, but he can still play darts. You know, he wouldn't still be here playing if he couldn't. So it tells you the man can still play.
What I admire in him, you know, unbelievable scoring power and like 105 between 113 averages easy every game. He's vulnerable in the first round, but as long as he's getting one or second round, he's almost unstoppable. His firing in scores is absolutely brilliant.
His scoring, his finishing, his double hitting. When he's on, he's on. It's as simple as that. Hopefully he starts bad and I can nip in and finish the legs and doubles without any trouble. But like I say, he could turn up and hit everything tonight.
I really believe I'm the underdog tonight. So he's in better form for the last 3 to 5 years. And I'm not, so I'm still struggling. But everyone knows if I got my rhythm right, I've got the setup right now, I believe in it. I'm playing okay at the moment. Yeah, I can do a little bit better. So why not me?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live on Sky Sports from the amazing city of Leicester. This is the Boyle Sports World Grand Prix, brought issued by the PDC. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Two World Grand Prix finalists collide. Firstly, would you please welcome from the Netherlands, the winner of 2 UK Opens, our Grand Slam champion. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the 5-time champion of the world. It's Raymond and Boyle. Ladies and gentlemen, Scotland's World Cup champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a 2-time Premier League champion and a 2-time back-to-back champion of the world. The Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson.
Prospect Gary Anderson up against Raymond van Barneveld. Well, the 2-time world champ Gary Anderson, current world number 13. And this is one of the few majors he hasn't won. Runner-up in 2016, lost in the final there to Michael van Gerwen, but he did beat Barney in the semi-finals that year. Some good memories of that. Barney, meanwhile, qualified for this through the Pro Tour Order of Merit. He is a 2-time runner-up here as well, that in back-to-back years in 2008 and 2009. It's been first-round exits the last couple of years, though. But as you heard a minute ago, he says he's the underdog, which suits him. So let's see what the Dutchman can deliver here then. To talk you through it, I'll hand you over to Mark Webster and Stuart Pike.
Yes, two of the greatest in this sport that we love so much. Gary Anderson and Raymond van Barneveld. 33 World Grand Prix appearances between them. And they've won it and they've done it to win the world titles that they have and to earn the honour of being able to be called greatest, among the greatest. Yep, has a great record, Anderson against Barney. Will that continue tonight? Or can the Dutchman secure a big win and a place in the last 16?
Big challenge for Raymond van Barneveld. It's a big challenge for him qualifying. He had to have a run in the last Euro Tour before the cut-off in Switzerland. And by reaching the quarter-finals, eventually exiting to Stephen Bunting, he got his spot up the Grand Prix at the expense of Dave Chisnell, who's failed to qualify for the first time since joining the PDC in 2011.
Yeah, but it was a dreadful weekend, wasn't it, for Chisney, because Martin Schindler knocked him out of the top 16, which, of course, meant no automatic qualification, and then Barney knocked him out of the Pro Tour Order of Merit. So yeah, no Chizzy.
137.
Sometimes a little step back. Just give Dave that little bit of hunger. Pretty soon we haven't seen the last of Dave Chisnell. He'll be back in the majors, but he's got plenty to think about. It will be strange for him sitting at home watching the darts. These two legends of the sport go out to here in our penultimate match.
But they really are, aren't they? Two of the very best of all time.
83, carrying 156.
And we saw Luke Humphries take this out. Storming win over Nathan Aspinall.
82.
Anderson looking to steal a march, break the throw in the opening leg. 152, Raymond.
Anderson's going to get the opportunity to get that breaker throw with the 74 combination. Good little tidy up from Raymond. This to strike first. And a player that he's used to beating on a big stage.
Brilliant set-up shot from Van Barneveld. Great marker.
An inviting marker. And he uses it, and courtesy of the set-up play, it gives Raymond Van Barneveld a hold of throw.
Now tell me, if memory serves me right, you were indebted to Gary Anderson at a World Grand Prix not so long ago. You were gifted an opportunity and then you blew it. Tell us the story.
Gary Anderson and his partner Rachel were expecting their second child, and Gary withdrew, and I took his place and lost to Richard North. I felt lower than a snake's belly after that, and I'm still not properly forgiving Gary. I'd rather not have the money. Yeah, the only Grand Prix Gary's missed since joining the PDC. Been a finalist as well in 2016. He was beaten by Michael Van Gogh over 5-2 in sets.
58.
And it was one of those that Gary just looking back, smiling as his opponent averaged over 100. Did a real job on him.
140.
Yeah, Raymond. Final 2008, 2009.
94. Gary
Anderson's final was 2016. It's better. 115 levels the game. Yeah, talking about Van Barneveld, you know, is a 16th World Grand Prix, but hasn't been past the first.
Yeah, and since he's good start from Gary, but since he returned in 2021, the TV performance has been a bit underwhelming. There was a run to the semi-final of the Grand Slam in 2022, the last 16 in the world in 2024. But he's at that stage now where he's qualifying for events, not really making a massive impact.
Well, here's one for you then. He's what, 58 now? Raymond Van Barneveld. What does the future hold? What does he do? What does he need to do to achieve?
59.
He's got to do priority what's best for himself. He's still provisionally ranked around 34 in the world, and he's making TV events, but it's what his ambitions are now. If he's happy just being sort of a player that qualifies for events and picks up the odd win here, which I'm certain he's not, and he's obviously commented on the schedule's really tough, but then on the flip, when he did retire, he missed it, didn't he? He wanted to come back straight away, so there's a massive injection of prize money coming up in 2026 as well. So there's added incentive. So just a little play out the rest this year and just assess where he's at, and if he's still got the hunger to want to compete week in, week out.
I think that's the key. That's the word. The hunger, the desire. He's put the pressure again on Anderson with the set-up shot, but this time no mistake from Gary, who breaks the throw, and Anderson will have the darts to take out the opening set.
Gary's playing well here. He seems a little bit fired up as well. He was giving himself a telling off for missing the dart to win the opening leg. But he's responded really well. He's playing at a decent pace.
Have a look back at some of the World Grand Prix records. You know, Anderson still holds the second highest average in the history of the tournament. 104.9, all the way back in 2013 against Jelle Klassen. Alan Warren a little, 106.5, 24 years it's lasted.
No one remembers that game. No, some achievement from Alan. Barneveld just got to keep himself together here. This is a real test of him, isn't it? When he starts getting behind in games, he can sort of shrug the shoulders. He's just got to focus on the job in hand. Gary is just throwing everything at him in this opening set.
That 177, giving it back to Barneveld after the opening leg. Can he finish it? Pressure. Going to get one dart. And he only needs one dart.
Yeah, and that is the opening set, and that is a brilliant opening set from Gary Anderson. He looks focused, he dropped the opening leg, rattled off the next three, and he leads by 1-0. One more match remains tonight. It's Stephen Bunting taking on one of our two debutants this year, the Grand Prix, Nico Springer, and Dan Dawson's going to tell us a bit about the German's progress.
Nico Springer, the Mainzer Bub, or the kid from Mainz, 25-year-old from Germany, kind of put his darts career on hold temporarily because he wanted to finish his education. That is all done and dusted now. He's qualified fully in some legal profession I don't fully understand, but he may not need those qualifications because it turns out he is incredible at darts. In his very first year as a PDC professional, he's managed to qualify for the World Grand Prix, which is an achievement in its. You only really do that by winning something, and he did do that on the European Tour in Budapest in Hungary, and one of the all-time great Euro Tour runs, beating 6 members of the top 20 consecutively, including the world #1 Luke Humphries, to go and take the title. Max Hopp, the first German to win PDC titles, said earlier on this year, this kid, along with Martin Schindler, is going to take darts in Germany to another level, and he might just be right.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Imagine having the confidence to unload your dishwasher without checking a single dish. Your dishes emerging impeccably clean, first time. Welcome to Beko and Fairy's No Check Challenge. They've teamed up to promise you a clean you can believe in. Thanks to Fairy's tough food cleaning power and Beko's power-intense technology that delivers up to 5 times better cleaning. You know they're clean, so you don't have to check they're clean. Beko and Fairy, for a no-check clean.
Did you know that less than half of household waste is recycled?
That's pretty wild.
But not this wild. Wild deodorant could save you 30 grams of single-use plastic each time you refill. It's made with natural ingredients. Hey! And you know what? It really works.
Available at wearewild.com.
Every era calls for something good. Because with Vinted's new categories, you can now buy all sorts of pre-loved items. For your double everything era, your up all night era, and your can't miss a thing era. From fashion to kids, books and more, find amazing deals and feel new again. Want it? Buy it on Vinted.
New Dove Men Plus Care. Has to clean your fingers. New Dove Men Plus Care helps neutralize odor-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat.
Really needs more salt.
Get comfortable with uncomfortable. Upgrade to 72-hour protection with new Dove Men Plus Care.
Let's see what's going down in October.
We've got it all.
I'm buzzing.
18 Premier League games, 50 from the EFL, loads of WSL action, 38 NFL matches, 2 Super League Grand Finals, the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, and 3 huge race weekends, plus much, much more. October.
See you there.
Welcome to the show.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Never Mind the Buzzcocks is back for Series 5, fresh from the summer of Oasis. Each episode is devoted to the 80s and 90s, starting on Tuesday for you over on Sky Max. Well, here at the darts, the 2016 World Grand Prix runner-up and 2-time world champ Gary Anderson is looking very good indeed so far against Raymond van Barneveld. The 115 out there, the highlight so far. Anderson 1-0 up and a set away from the second round. Let's get back into it and back to Mark and Stuart.
And he's looked comfortable, hasn't he? So far, you have to say, Gary. Let's see what Raymond can do in this second set. But Anderson does have the darts. Interesting that he's been starting off on double 16 and then going up to tops, where at the end of the leg he likes to leave tops.
72.
We spoke about it at the top of the show, me and Wayne, about having a plan, and that's the Anderson plan. That's what he's been doing in the back room, so you've got to take it up onto the board, and it was successful in the opening set. He averaged 95 in taking that opening set. Raymond needs to respond here.
140.
Still admiring Van Barneveld's throw, you know. Still one of the best ever, isn't it?
140.
Both of them, really. You know, occasionally can get a couple of loose darts and Gary, but there's not a lot wrong with that either, is there? It's just
100.
good repetition from both players, very relaxed as well.
A chance here for Barney.
97.
Cracking last dart. Here's the pressure from Anderson, but Barney's going to get
140. You've got 52.
2 chances.
Important. Nice and fluent from Raymond. After losing 3 successive legs after taking the opener in set 1, grabs himself a breaker throw early in set 2.
Just goes to show, doesn't it? We talked about Anderson being comfortable. He has the darts at the start of set 3. Doesn't get away with his first 3 darts. That's the conundrum that faces these players with the double start. And again,
and a start of 28 can be seen, but it's all profit now, isn't it, for Raymond, because Gary hasn't got away. And making hay. Brilliant visit from Raymond van Barneveld, looking to fight back
89.
in the second set.
Pretty good. Very much out of sorts. Barneveld. Anderson hits back with his first.
They're all clustered together there as well. You could have got a load more in that treble 20 bed.
60.
Gets Anderson back within striking distance in this leg.
In the space of 6 darts, he's given himself an opportunity, but hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
126.
How important will that miss be? Anderson on the 98. There's got to be temptation to stay there. It was the right play, wasn't executed.
Nothing stopping Barney here. Great response from the veteran Dutchman.
32.
Winner faces Joe Cullen as well. Impressive display and dispatching of James Wade earlier on this evening in straight sets.
No score.
No panic from Van Barneveld. Whatever happens here, Anderson wins the leg. Barney has the darts and a chance to throw for set 2.
On the flip, though, I don't think there'll be any panic from Anderson either. He knows it's one breaker throw away from turning his set in his favour, and then he can get through in straight sets. And even then, he's got the insurance of knowing there's a deciding set. He's making short work of this leg, Gary Anderson.
Gary,
a couple of ranking titles this year, Gary. As it stands, up at 14 in the world.
100.
Yeah, and hoping as it stands that winning on the Euro Tour might be enough to get him in the Grand Slam.
I think that'll get him there.
100.
It's a tournament he really loves, and he'll feel he missed a trick last year. Had a chance in that semi-final. Give himself a chance still in this second set. Half the deficit.
One of the great Grand Slam games of all time, wasn't it? Anderson against Littler.
28.
Plenty of room in there.
Oh, lovely Raymond.
Back comes Gary.
140.
Just went at a funny angle of first darts. This is huge.
100.
And that 180 from Raymond's got himself a little bit of breathing space.
77.
6 darts from here for the set.
84.
Not. Yeah. I kind of get it to a point, but there's always the risk when you go for a 25-off ball, you can hit any segment on the board. A bit more work to do for Raymond here, but that's a good first start. This for a deciding set. And we are going to a deciding set. Anderson won the opener 3-1. Raymond van Barneveld has returned the favour. And it's Barney's darts in the decider.
Different player. Different player.
Just starting to get a little bit agitated here.
97.
This is...
No
Raymond will be watching on and be delighted with what's happening here.
It's going to show how quickly things can change. Anderson with total control in the opening set. Best visit for me of the match, that 109 from Van Barneveld, because Anderson was sat on, what, 74?
74. He chips the 74s. All of a sudden, his dance in the fifth leg. It's been a calm display from Raymond. Often quite vocal about the head shaking comes in when he gets behind in matches. It's just been focused, and he's chipping away here. Loads of time to take the opener here in this final set.
Needs another.
121. Raymond requires 60.
good dart. There was going to be no alarm bells had he missed it. The only risk there was if you start sort of chasing around doubles. And Gary has lost his radar on the double, corrected it there. He's just settled himself here, Gary Anderson. Was so impressive in the opening set.
52.
That's just the Barneveld that we see all too little of.
96.
In the last few years, when he looks confident, he believes. Great opportunity for Van Barneveld, and let's make no mistake, it would be an upset. Anderson, big favourite coming into this, and much fancied for a big run this week.
60.
Just a couple of visits without a treble there for Raymond, and he was sort of indicating on his previous visit to get the dart up, sort of indicating with his hand that they're dropping a bit too low. And it's Anderson's turn to have some breathing space in the leg.
100, you require 80.
Well, 4 out of the last 5 legs, Van Barneveld. Anderson levels up the final set. Which way is it going to go?
Best of 3 leg match now.
112.
And Raymond will just be telling himself, take care of things on your own throw. But Anderson clearly didn't like the lie on the treble 20.
First game of the night went all the way. Rob Cross against Vessel Nyman.
60.
I wonder, are we going to get another that goes the distance?
98.
Anderson needs to hit big here.
Just been reaching a touch, hasn't he, with that first dart?
You just seem a little, I won't say rattled, but it's just thrown him off course, to sort of not getting in as comfortably he was in the opening set. And
94.
Raymond's kept calm. There's plenty still to play out here. Can he force another one in there, Gary? And he's unlucky there. I know it's costly, but he's just gone to be aggressive, force it through.
Could make a big difference.
98.
And that's how
Coston would have been on a finish.
But Raymond's just remaining sort of professional on his own throw in this leg.
Raymond, you require 80.
This is big. Got to attack double 9. Here's the risk now. But he does attack it. And a double, he should be comfortable on, because he's very comfortable on double 18, and it's the natural switch. He's 1 away from a big victory for Raymond.
No score.
Yeah, and you're right. Anderson has been his own worst enemy after breezing through the opening set.
No score.
Barney can't cash in.
Just taking a little step back. He's just having a little breather there, Gary Anderson. Done the right thing. If something's distracted you or you're just not happy with the release, take a step back. But Barneveld goes in big. He doesn't want a deciding leg. He knows he's got the darts. Wants to avoid the drama.
123.
What a response. 58 years of age. Twilight years of his career, but he's proving here tonight that he can still throw a mean dart. Anderson under pressure.
140.
Again, just the deflection took it out of the treble, but nothing is stopping Barney. One treble and one big treble.
100.
A visit at the moment. He's on a finish.
He's got a chance to win the match, Raymond. Anderson asks a question. Here's the chance.
51.
And Gary to stay in it.
Tops for a deciding leg, and it is a deciding leg. Raymond van Barneveld will have the darts, but it all comes down to just this solitary leg for a place in the second round against Joe Cullen.
Oh dear. Now can Anderson cash in?
And that's how quickly it can turn around.
70.
After the first dart, not the tally he would have wanted, but Barney's in. And is he in?
112.
Feel the tension.
Last dart. What a time. What a time to hit your second match.
He's done well to dig in here, Gary Anderson. He seemed agitated since winning the first set.
100.
And he's making his move, and he's got 6 darts if needed at the 1-1.
Well, 180 followed by 59. It's still on for Barney.
Oh, that is a slip. And you can see this is hurting Raymond van Barneveld, and this has been the problem since he returned, just not getting. He seems a little resigned. Had he not slipped into that 7 segment and stayed at least in the 19, he would have only needed 1 treble. Instead, he's having to chase 2. He hasn't got them.
44.
More opportunities for Anderson.
2 match darts already gone. But Gary Anderson survives by the skin of his teeth. It turned into an desperate disappointment for Raymond van Barneveld. He knew there was a fantastic opportunity there for him to win that match, but Barney couldn't take his opportunity. He will be absolutely final leg. Anderson goes through to play Joe Cullen. Coming up next, Stephen Bunting against Nico Springer. Bunting has been talking to Polly.
Bunting, great to see you here at the World Grand Prix, coming off a win at the Swiss Darts Trophy. You must be feeling really confident. Your game is in such good nick at the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm playing really well. Obviously, this tournament is double off, so it's slightly different than what we're used to, but I enjoy it here. There's always shocks. I'm hoping I'm not going to be one of them.
Do you enjoy it here because of the drama or because you actually like the double-in format?
Yeah, I love the double-in format. When I was a young lad in the Liverpool leagues, it was all double off, so I'm used to the format. Obviously, it's very short, the first round, and it's so important to get over that first game and grow into the tournament.
You say you kind of enjoy it because there's lots of upsets and shocks. You're playing an emerging talent tonight in Nico Springer. What was your first thought process when you saw that draw?
Yeah, he's a good player. Recently won a European Tour. He's dangerous straight in. I don't know what he's going to be like. Obviously, it's his debut here. But I just need to do the right things. I need to keep doing what I've been doing all year. And yeah, I'm confident. It could have been a worse draw, but yeah, he's in form and I can't take my foot off the gas.
Brilliant. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October. 2 days of big deals on electronics, home, kitchen and more that'll make you feel like a big deal. Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October, exclusively for Prime members. Join Prime now.
Today, Polestar released.
Tell us what you saw.
I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything move like it. Did it come from the stars? I don't know, but it had one on it.
Clothes. Who needs them? They can be scratchy and uncomfy. That's why you need the Fairy Dream Team. Fairy liquid detergent for a gentle clean and softener for extra softness, making fairy clothes the next best thing to naked skin. The Fairy Dream Team. There's soft and there's fairy soft.
Now boarding the train of thought.
Calling out. Injury lane.
80% the best.
Statminster. Opinion Circus. Last chance cross. And decision time.
Back yourself. Boyle Sports.
What is Never Mind the Buzzcocks?
It's music.
Chat. It gets better.
Laughs. Did it make you want to get the band back together? This is like Trump's America.
And I'm doing it for the people. We're going to win.
I think the audience are enjoying this game for the wrong reason.
Never Mind the Buzzcocks starts Tuesday on Sky Max.
These people are dangerous.
You know what happens if you keep this up?
Bring it on.
She's only human.
Allegedly.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Well, just the one match remaining here on night one, and the last didn't disappoint. Well, Gary Anderson won the first set against Raymond van Barneveld. Looked pretty comfortable at this point, but the Dutchman fought back. It ended up going to a deciding set and a deciding leg. There were some big finishers, but Gary Anderson, well, he dug deep. He needed to as well. The two-time world champ with that double 4 there for the victory. There you can see confirmation then, Gary Anderson through to the second round, where he meets Joe Cullen next after Cullen's win over Wade earlier on. Right, 7 matches down then, just the one remains. Well, Rob Cross kicked it all off with a win over Wessel Nyman, Christopher Ratajski, Martin Schindler, Cameron Menzies with his first ever World Grand Prix win, sending Chris Dobie home. Joe Cullen sent James Wade packing. Noppert beat Watermina. Luke Humphreys looked very good in seeing off Nathan Aspinall. And then Gary Anderson getting the job done against Raymond van Barneveld. Right then, just one remains. Up next, we have Nico Springer going head-to-head with Stephen Bunting, who's picked up plenty of titles on the tour this year, but it is a major he is after.
Bunting is hunting for another title.
A real star of the show, Stephen Bunting. Unbelievable steal.
Stephen Bunting is a semi-finalist.
The crowd are getting behind Stephen.
He was never going to miss, was he?
And he gets it. Stephen Bunting can do nothing wrong. The people's champ, as we call him.
It's all about the bullet. Bunting is in dreamland right now.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back to the act of the Boyle Sports World Grand Prix, brought to you by the PDC and coming to you live on Sky Sports from the great city of Leicester. Time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, from Germany, in his World Grand Prix debut, it's Nico Springer! Masters, and this year alone 6 PDC titles. It's time to meet the Bullet, Stephen Bunting.
Right, here we go then, our last match on night one. We have the world number 4, Stephen Bunting, who has had a fantastic year. Certainly got some crowd support here as well. A couple of titles in a World Series, a couple on the European Tour, 2 Players' Championship wins as well. Maybe what's missing is a major debut. Had a really impressive 2025, won a title on the European Tour recently, his first ranking title. Hit a 9 darter on the floor last week as well. So this should be good, shouldn't it? For the last time tonight, let's head to comms and join John Park and Dan Dawson.
Yes, well, tonight's been a night where we've seen for the very first time in the near 30-year history of the World Grand Prix, a German player come here as a top 16 player and therefore a seed. And while it didn't go well for Martin Schindler this evening, hopes are high back in Germany for Nico Springer. But make no mistake, he faces one of the toughest tests in darts right now. Stephen Bunting not only won half a dozen titles, as Emma was just listing, but this is a guy who was #1 on the World Series this year. He's #2 in Europe this year, #2 on the Pro Tour, #4 in the overall world rankings. He is playing the darts of his life, and there is no reason why the Bullet cannot go and claim a major title over the next, well, either few days or indeed few weeks and months.
But he is 0 for 2 against Nico this year.
I hadn't got around to that, John, but it is interesting, isn't it?
That is interesting, yes. And Nico just of late really being more impressive, picking up the Hungarian trophy, darts trophy, and a Euro title there, and beating so many really quality players along the way there, including Luke Humphreys and a plethora of others. And really, I don't think anyone scares him, and certainly his record against Stephen exemplifies that, because Stephen is one of the scariest guys this year to have to play.
He certainly is. In second dart for Nico Springer. Now, Nico Springer, I know that it's a big talking point with this tournament about how much double start darts players play. And you would think, making your debut, maybe this would all be a bit alien. But he is a product of something called the PDC Europe Next Generation Tour. It's like a sort of secondary or even tertiary tour for players over in mainland Europe. Some of their tournaments, they play double start. Now, he turned up on the opening day, started on double 16, didn't go that well. The next day, goes, you know what, I'm going to try starting on tops, and hit a double start 9 darter. Now, there's plenty of darts players who've never hit one of those. Have you hit one, John?
I have not.
No, there you go. He has. He's only young.
Yeah, well, it's certainly a feat. I mean, there haven't been very many of them, and yeah, and it does necessitate, of course, going tops or double 17, which you just wouldn't choose to do, I wouldn't think, in most cases. But yeah, a lot of the time I spent at the playing this particular event. I was 32 player first and foremost, and much preferred over tops. But then I kind of equalized on that front, and the last few times I played, I was a tops guy, and it worked pretty well. I liked it, and having the chance for a perfect game is fun, even if you don't get close.
How close can Nico Springer get to this?
32.
Not as close.
But he needs this dart. This is an opportunity, and this is the sort of opportunity Stephen Bunting, who's been very successful in so many ways this year, has been taking when offered. Oh, at 25 to hit that again. Oh, that's all gone wrong. It's not right. Oh, you're too good.
Well, he was eyeing it up there as if he thought the second dart was in the 25. It wasn't. Double five. Oh, Nico Springer. Such a bright start to his first ever leg at the World Grand Prix, and it's all unraveling at the end. This for a breaker throw.
Yeah, the irony being it's the double out that's got him. Double in wasn't much problem, but you still got to get out like any other day of the week you play darts.
And Stephen Bunting's had a couple of runs at this tournament, reached the semi-finals twice.
51.
Last year, very nearly took out Luke Humphries in the opening round. Missed a dart to win 2-0 in sets and 6-0 in legs, but then Humphries went berserk and turned it around.
I think Stephen has a berserker level of play. And look at the grouping on that 180. That was a thing of beauty. And perhaps, because it's such a short format, just perhaps Springer's already maybe blowing his chance to really grab hold of this match. It sounds harsh, but it could be.
Well, it's a volatile format. But Stephen Bunting, you saw the stat we flashed up at the start of the match about the number of ton-plus averages he's hit this year. Now, he is playing a lot of darts, but he is throwing a lot of amazing darts. And he just won in Switzerland on the Euro Tour, averaging more than 100 for the whole tournament. Won't take the 170.
Oh, a very sloppy visit, and it sort of offers opportunity to Nico here.
100.
Really lunged that last start, really was trying to get that 140 hit. Could go either way here. It's a good start. Oh, double five. And a 130 out to go up 2-0. And this is where I get back to where maybe, just maybe, Springer blew his big opportunity to get a hold of the match, because now Stephen Bunting is firmly playing his A game. Maybe not his very best game, but certainly very close.
And welcome to the World Grand Prix, Nico Springer. Danny Noppert awaits the winner of this one following his hard-fought victory against Jermaine Watimena. But it's the entire top half playing their first-round matches tonight. So they'll all return in a couple of days' time. We do the bottom half of the draw tomorrow. But there have been a lot of favourites who have lost. Which means if you are one of the favourites that wins tonight, there aren't many, then you are looking pretty good. But that looks pretty good from Nico Springer, the 177. Does leave a bogey number.
We always have discussions about, you know, which side of the draw looks like the fiercer side of the draw. Well, in my mind, maybe the bottom with Luke Littler down there, and there's a lot of names down there. There's a lot of names up here. But as you're mentioning, with some of the bigger names in the top half, it's just getting even more the prospect of a wide open sense if you're one of the top guys.
Can he take the first set with a 170? That's a great start. And he follows it. Bullseye missed for a clean sweep of the opening set, but Nico Springer might need.
$58. Stephen, you require 25.
Double eight. for a very strong opening set from the Bullet. A clean sweep, 3-0 in legs, a couple against the mid-90s average, and Stephen Bunting is taking care of business in the final game of the night.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Red hair? Don't care. These buzzballs stay and eat for free. Get better sleep for your money, Premier Inn.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. Sugar Town.
Gemini, which of these would be a little less expected?
Check out the alliums. They'd go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yes, they should last until Saturday.
Google Pixel 10.
Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October. 2 days of big deals on electronics, home, kitchen and more that'll make you feel like a big deal. Amazon Prime Big Deal Days are the 7th and 8th of October, exclusively for Prime members. Join Prime now.
New Dove Men Plus Care.
Has to clean your fingers.
New Dove Men Plus Care helps neutralize odor-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat.
Really needs more salt.
Get comfortable with uncomfortable. Upgrade to 72-hour protection with new Dove Men Plus Care.
Another year, another era. Good. Because with Vinted's new categories, you can now sell all sorts of pre-loved items. From her princess era, her caught them all era, and her not-so-skater girl era. From fashion to home, books and more, sell with no fees. And feel new again. Don't use it, sell it.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm just gonna watch a movie in a perfect little world tomorrow.
Shall we?
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of the World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
The world number 4, Stephen Bunting, in the final game of the night. This, a beauty of a shot. 1:30 checkout, completed on double 5. That put him 2-0 up in the opening set against the German debutant Nico Springer. He then went on to win the third leg. As you can see, impressive numbers from the Bullet. Nico Springer did miss half a dozen darts at double. They all came in the opening leg of the match. It's kind of set the tone for this so far. Something needs to change for the mates of Bob, doesn't it, John Parr?
Yeah, he really let Stephen get his game going in full flow. I mean, a couple of 180s over that short period of time. With the double off start, it really takes away some of the opportunity on the 180s. So he's just looking good at hitting trebles. He's doing a good job on the doubles. Every part of his game's together now after kind of a slow start the first leg where he was let off.
And he has the darts in this set, and he is straight in with a 120 start. And that is ominous for Springer.
Well, he's living up to the Bullet nickname in this for sure.
120.
Springer, he's going to have to rely on himself to play to that level and to stand up and be counted, because it really doesn't look as though Stephen's going to slow down and let him come back. And that's the sort of visit Springer will have to keep producing, I feel.
but there is still some inconsistencies to his game. We saw that just recently, actually, on the Pro Tour here in Leicester. Despite hitting the 9 darts, he had one game where he's just nowhere near. But you expect that from young players. Stephen Bunting has vast experience. This is the best stuff he has played in his life. The last couple of years have been an enormous step forward for the ball. And he's going to get a chance to take the opening leg of set 2. Drags it low. Now chance for a break and for Nico Springer to get right back in this, even though it'd be his first leg of the whole match.
Yeah, he needs to punish here. A double 5. Snags it, and that's the most painful dart, and especially on top of a really non-competitive attempt at the tops on the last dart from Stephen. He's going to really be feeling it there, Dan. This is a perfect opportunity now, if you get in quickly, which he does, to really get everything going his direction now, and he just has to keep at it relentlessly, because Stephen was doing that up to this point as well.
Double star and set play format. All of a sudden, that little passage of play, a dart missed at tops for Bunting, and double. It is that quickly games like this can turn.
Well, there's a quality in this. It's reminding me of the match with Luke and Nathan earlier. A lot of really good visits, maybe some mistake visits here and there. Hopefully not as many maybe as had in the end of that match, but they're pressuring each other, and the format just adds to it. But I really like what I'm watching. It's a good caliber, really good.
100 to go 145.
Does enough to leave single to double. There's going to be pressure. Leaves the 116 that he couldn't take out in the previous leg.
Yeah, needs to be tidy once again. You can't rely on Stephen missing 116 again. So double 12.
22.
I think if Stephen can get himself another dart at a double here, he'd be a little more accurate than the last time he tried. It'll have to be double 18, which it is. And it is in. He fixed the mistake.
2 darts missed for a 2-0 lead for Nico Springer. He is broken, the head drops, the shoulders slump, because now it is Bunting who knows a couple of holes to throw and the set is his, and that's all he needs.
Well, it was the first leg in the first set that was really the undoing of Springer, and looking like the second leg here in this set might be that undoing as well. Just gets in. It's the one time you're very, very happy to get to. Well, I guess if you have the Madhouse left, it's also good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not normally very happy that it got to that point. Oh my goodness, Dan. This is well, I'll take the 116 and I'm gonna walk it out here. That's a great answer. And that's what I was saying. He has to bring his game up into him, because there's no way Bunting's gonna relent.
He's got to fill it up again just to get to a finish, Nico Springer, and that's not going to happen. So Stephen Bunting has just given a little cushion of comfort.
Kind of a tepid visit. So he's still pretty comfortable, but he wants a little more aggression in this visit, Stephen does.
Double 14. Double 7. Double 7 is found, and Stephen Bunting needs one more leg as things stand.
Yeah, really sweet. Just executing so well his throw, and he doesn't have much doubt about his ability or control at the moment to Stephen, and he's, you know, that lends itself to being quite effective.
56.
Well, this is what you want to see out of an up-and-coming star in the making, if you will, and he's going to make it very hard, if he can, for Bunting across the line.
60.
Hold throw here and take it to a deciding leg of the set. That's all Nico Spring will be telling himself.
But again, looking back over the match, it's really 2 legs in this match where Nico should have probably won him. And it's made all the difference towards the Bunting effort. And he's played well to earn those chances as well after the fact.
Well, the fact is, the highest averages you've seen tonight have come from the 2 guys playing the 2 Germans. Martin Schindler walked into a brilliant Christoph Ratajski display. And Nico Springer is having to deal with a very impressive Stephen Bunting. And an impressive visit here could put him on the verge of victory. It's 180 number 4, and now this has to go for Nico.
Yeah, and what a great timing for that 4th 180 of the match. And he'll be back.
Springer leaves tops, but Bunting is already 2 darts away potentially. Tops. Double 10. Match darts missed for a 2-0 lead. This happened to Bunting last year against Humphries.
Oh, and it could all just change around. I said there were 2 significant points. Well, this is the 3rd one, and the 3rd one went in the German's favor, and he's taken it.
He's been very good at getting in at the start of legs, and he manages to do it first visit.
Yeah, just though, and that'll make this man feel better, but he has to get in himself. He does. Can he add a treble?
60.
No, so Stephen will feel like it's his to control, but is this where tension starts eating into the scoring?
He's made a habit this year of winning games, but he's also made a habit of winning close ones. Loads and loads of deciding leg victories for Stephen Bunting. He somehow seems to hold it together when it really gets to the nitty-gritty, and this is the nitty-gritty of set 2.
I don't think you get grittier than that.
Proper stuff. Proper stuff from the world number 4.
That's take corrected.
You do get grittier than that, it turns out.
Yes.
Back up to the 20s. Gets the single to make sure he leaves a finish, but Bunting's already on a better one. Can he seal it in style? Not with a 145, he won't.
Oh, good solid setup play. Yeah, didn't get to the double, but just a single away. This has to be perfect.
Oh my word, it was nearly a fairy tale for Nico Springer. He leaves himself tops in case there's a mistake by Bunting. It has been a game of very few mistakes from the Bullet.
Well, he certainly has put the pressure on the Bullet here. At least he's asked the question.
Does Bunting have the answer? Yes, he does! Stephen Bunting, after heartbreak last year in round 1, holds off Nico Springer. The young German mounted a fight back, but it is a straight set victory for Bunting, who powers into round 2 with a 97 average. One of the top performers of the year, one of the biggest title winners of the year, is very much in the hunt for the World Grand Prix crown.
Well, what a way to round out what has been a superb opening session here at the World Grand Prix. Stephen Bunting then, a former 2-time semi-finalist, but he did come out the first round last year. But that tonight was a very good display, wasn't it? Let's just show you of who he is going to face in the next round then. There it is, Danny Noppert in round 2 for him, and that wraps up tonight and the top half of the draw as well. Let's show you what we've seen tonight then. 8 first-round ties. Just 8 players have survived the night. Rob Cross needed all 15 legs to get rid of Wessel Nyman. Christoph Ratajski sent Germany's #1 out. Cameron Menzies got his first Grand Prix win, that coming against Chris Dobie. Joe Cullen sent the 2-time champ James Wade home. Danny Noppert then beat Jermaine Watamina in a bit of a topsy-turvy match. Luke Humphreys got his campaign underway with a win over Nathan Aspinall. Gary Anderson survived, but only just. He got past Raymond van Barneveld, while Stephen Bunting closed out day 1 with that win over Nico Springer, a very impressive win as well. Well, 8 more first-round ties coming away tomorrow. The bottom half of the draw are focused tomorrow night. Damon Heta meets Luke Woodhouse. Ross Smith, winner on the floor just last week. He takes on former World Grand Prix champion Gurney. World #6 Johnny Clayton meets Andrew Gilding. Then former world champ Gerwin Price faces Ryan Searle. Then to that standout clash that we keep talking about between the favourite Luke Littler and Jan van Veen. 6-time World Grand Prix champion Michael van Gerwen meets fellow Dutchman Dirk van Dijvenbode. Peter Wright has got the defending champion Mike de Decker, and Josh Rock faces Ryan Joyce. And that all gets underway. Still at the earlier time of 6 o'clock. We go later from Wednesday, but make a little note of that. 6 o'clock for you on Sky Sports Plus. Oh, well, day 1 didn't disappoint, did it? So whatever you do, make sure you come back and join us for day 2. We'll see you tomorrow.